Like and subscribe, and let's get straight to it. Asian Americans, you are talking to Black Americans. We are not Iran. No, you're not going to set up a peace deal and then run back to your white masters. It's not going to work here. Our goal is to break you. Break you. You are talking to the people who freed ourselves from slavery, defeated Jim Crow laws, gave you our affirmative action, and then you threw it away. And then you didn't learn, but guess what? That was okay, because you were benefiting from it. We didn't need it. We didn't need it. We were getting shortchanged with it anyway. So we didn't need it. And expecting us to riot about something that we weren't benefiting from was BS. But see, we're in the age of the internet now. And Chow, you're going to cost every Asian in America money. We're going to try to bankrupt you all. You see, we're not Iran. You're not going to make no peace treaty with us and then break it. That don't work with us. It don't work, and it never will work. And you will pay for the life of a young black man that you deleted and lied about it. And I expect that family to sue you for everything you got. That young man didn't steal the bottle of water. He was running away from you. You had no proof that he had the water. And I don't even believe he had a gun. I don't believe he had a gun. So, hey, you dug the hole. You dug the hole. We're going to throw dirt in the hole. And that's the way that is. And see, this is just starting. And as more and more Black Americans see that film of what you've done, it's going to get worse and worse and worse for all Asian Americans. All of you. Taking no prisoners. Now, white Americans, you need to get that young man out of jail. You need to get that young man out of jail for your forgiveness. Carmelo Anthony, you need to get him out of jail. See, understand this. When you apologize for the wrongs you've done, that is to benefit you. When you apologize for the wrongs that you have done and make amends, that is for you. That's for you. White Americans, those of you who have watched the internet and you know the truth, you're on trial. Because you have sat back and watched this happen, and you have benefited from it as your parents passed along to you generational wealth. As your parents went to lynchings, picnics, took home body parts. Caucasian Americans, Trump is president, and you allowed it. You allowed it. I don't care. You can call it apathy or anything you want, but you allowed it. And you've benefited from it. In your silence, you benefited from it. You benefited from it with your white privilege cards, which really hurt you. Because all those white privilege cards did was allow criminals to get out of jail and back into your neighborhoods, and you suffered from it. You suffered from Epstein. Because the first time he went, if Epstein would have went to jail the first time for the crimes that he committed, how many white women would not be going through therapy today? You see, what you call a white privilege card is just a get out of jail free card for you and others like you to assume the evil and the violations of the law that they have been doing. And by the way, Caucasian men are more of a threat to Caucasian policemen than black men ever have been. Also, black men, we don't commit the SA attacks in comparison to what Caucasian men did. Epstein has done more of that than every black man in America in his time on earth. That's a fact, and you know it's a fact. See, 400 years, time's up. Time's up. Our job is to civilize this country. And we're going to civilize this country. Black people understand this. Native Americans bought slaves, people from Africa. Native Americans owned slaves. Native Americans owned slaves. Read Trail of Tears. Because when they were moved onto reservations, they took their slaves with them. I know everything that I need to know. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If Yahuwah was here today, he would tell you exactly what I'm telling you. He would tell you exactly what I'm telling you. And white Americans, keep praying to your white Jesus. Keep praying to your white farmers who've lost their generational wealth that was given to them by the government, because you came over here broke. The government giveth and the government taketh away. So you can keep praying to your white Jesus, about your manifest destiny. Keep praying about that to your white Jesus. And while you're at it, yeah, you say some of you MAGA, you think Trump is the second coming. Well, keep praying to Trump, your second coming. Because you are praying to the person that put you in this negative situation in the first place. And if you don't understand that, it's your business. It's none of my business. Don't concern me. There will be no white and black unity party. No. You see, we see what happened in Iran and Israel. Israel had Mossad agents all in Iran. And they're trying to fight, and they're trying to find it. United Nations, we know what they're about. Game's over. United Nations, we know what you're about. You watched black Americans be mistreated in the United States for centuries. And we know why. Because you're a part of the United States. Israel bombed and destroyed the USS Liberty. And then they say that they are our best friends. See, the reality of the situation is that the 12 tribes In the 12 tribes of Israelites, there are no Ashkenazi and Sephardic Jews. Sephardic Jews, if memory serves me correctly, are from either France or Italy. Sephardic Jews are from the Ukraine, and I think they have a connection with Germany. But anyway, the 400 years is up. Now it's time for Black Americans to reestablish ourselves as God's chosen people and bring civilization to the planet. That is what we were chosen for. But understand this. It is the laws of Yahweh that evil people are going to have to deal with. See, our job is to repair the damage done. But you have to deal with the laws of Yahweh. Now, some of you who don't believe in God, because you can't see, feel, hear, touch, smell God. You can't see, feel, hear, smell, touch time, gravity, electricity. There are a lot of things that you can hear, feel, see, touch that are in the realms of reality that you can't identify through the five senses. Yahweh is infinite living mind. And Yahweh doesn't have to satisfy you or anything else. The simple fact of the matter is, if you would have followed the 10 Commandments, we would not be here today. You see, evil is chaos, and chaos is self-destructive. Order is good, and it creates creativity. Evil needs good to survive. Good does not need evil to survive. And this talk about a race war, forget that. It's not going to work. If it would work, you wouldn't have been running around saying, I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Mike. I'm the Mexican Mike Tyson. You don't hear Black Americans say they want to be anything that we are not. And to not want to be what Yahweh created you to be is embarrassing and ignorance on your part and a lack of pride. You won't hear a black man saying, I want to be Tarzan. I want to be Superman. These little fictitious people you created. No, the time of judgment is here. Understand this. What we do as Black Americans, we do not do out of hate. We do out of necessity. We do out of necessity. That is the difference between us and you. I would say, God bless you. But I'm going to say this. God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven, and Black Americans represent the will of God. Like, subscribe, and have a nice day.